Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, also known as Boomer, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We do this free of charge. Whatever you want to give us helps us out. We're live on Twitch on Thursdays at 7 Central, and then Saturdays at 8 in the morning. It comes out on YouTube. So, yeah. Last time we were playing D&D, what happened?
We ran for our lives.
And barely made it into the beautiful tower with a giant...
So on our way to it, we saw a bunch of brass spiders that were disintegrating debris, and some gargoyles. Well, we saw one gargoyle, and then we found one inside, not doing anything. We saw three large groups, or a large group of rats and two large creatures in the distance, and we apparently went for the correct one. And took him on, and then ran like crazy once he went down. And then we made it inside, shut the doors, and we see this beautiful temple, and went up the stairs because there wasn't much where we were at.
Gargoyle. There was a gargoyle.
There was a gargoyle.
There's
Maybe we
also
should go back
grass.
downstairs and rest. I didn't think about that.
There's grass and a moat.
I wanted to get the fuck away from the gargoyle.
Mhm.
It was unsettling.
Gargoyles are fine. They're fine.
There's beautiful stained glass. There's pews, and
At least they're not
the
broken.
pillars go into
Broken.
where we
Some
can't
of
see
them
them.
The shorter lines right there, all those lines are pews, but the shorter ones are
I
broken.
meant to ask you this. Do we use cover? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Huh.
It's just difficult finding it.
Okay. Pew would qualify, you think?
Possibly.
You can certainly try.
Okay. So, you've entered... You've started to enter the temple. Again, the description is beautiful white marble floors with white marble columns lift to the skies. You have rooms to your left and right. The wooden and stone pews, some have seen better days. Others look like they've never been touched. Oh, I forgot to throw that out there.
And as for beautiful marble floors, it is not getting spattered with red.
Still.
Dead center. Yep.
So you
Right
mentioned the altar.
Look
I didn't
5
see
foot
it.
away. There you go.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
I
we're
thought
not.
my paladin died in Salt.
Oh, yeah. Because this is all stuff from.
Hold up. You know things.
Just similar mini he used.
We have a healthy fear of plants,
Yes.
thanks to that.
I was
fucking
thinking
campaign.
mummy, but like they're. I never.
Don't
did
know.
you guys.
We never got to open it because he got eaten by scarabs. So
I won't be touching it.
again, different game.
So yeah, you've got the altar at the front. Behind it is a larger room than the others. There you go.
Do you want to go in
Just
or no?
Doing a cursory glance up and down, see no movement.
And
Is
you
this-
smell anybody in
Everybody
there?
staring at us.
Nothing.
No unfamiliar scents, just stale room.
Yes. So
Eerie silence.
we're all worn out from that fight. You.
I'm walking in and sitting on one of the pews,
Okay.
because I'm sitting right here.
So you walk in.
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk in,
Damn it.
a raven flies down from
Oh.
the ceiling and lands in front of you.
Be polite.
These are some of the signs that we've been following.
Yes, this is one of the signs we've been following. Well, I was going to say before you sat down, maybe we want to go back downstairs and rest, but
We could rest in a church.
we hope.
Do you mind if I get another one of those rations?
Yeah.
I go in and get some of the nuts and and giant clawed hand reach down and offer it.
Question. That bow that you said that you had, can I have it?
Yes.
Short bow or long bow?
How does that work?
Long bow?
Not yours.
I was gonna say.
I have yours.
Mine is
I had
broken,
one-
is it not?
I had
Yeah,
one
yours
yours.
is still broken.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I
It
had-
just needs restring.
how does that work?
You
Just
just
You have
have
to,
to,
you have to
Time to
take you have to
restring
take part of a long rest to restring it.
yeah, but you have to unequip it.
Yeah, unequip
Okay.
it, but go ahead and
You're
add
gonna
a
want me to
long-
distance anyway.
Oh, we're some nuts to the raven
It'll unequip
and
it.
eat some of the jerky.
It
How do I add the
it still stays about 5 feet from you,
Mhm.
and it's just like hopping.
And then I'll just back away and then plop mine
Is
in
it-
someone with use for a second. And
Is it making
It should
the
just be
sound or no?
Nope, it's just hopping back and
Whoop.
forth.
I have the wrong thing. Sorry.
Onion is going to hesitantly walk in, hoping
Okay.
not to immediately burst into divine flames.
Okay. Onion gets in.
Since everyone else is going in, I guess I'll go in too.
same. Well, I have an interest in checking one of the rooms, though. Am I able to do that?
Well, as Lowbuckle comes in, the doors shut behind you.
Cool.
Yay.
And as they shut, the raven. Go!
These are some
Aha!
heavy,
Ah.
heavy doors, right?
Yeah, because it took us.
So it cawed at us and then just started laughing.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what they do.
Either this is where we're supposed to go. It's a trap.
It might be both.
Is that the raven or Lowbuckle?
That was the
What's the
raven. Oh. Talking birds. Finally, something normal in this world.
Question for
That's
the party.
normal?
What's the significance of the raven? I'm lost.
We've been following Raven.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was a sign whenever we prayed.
Should
to
name
the
Matthew.
goddess.
Originally,
Last I checked.
when my first character asked
The
for
final
a sign
source,
to make sure we were going in the correct way, a raven showed up and was flying in that direction. We followed the raven.
And y'all all just assumed?
Best bet. It was the best bet.
When you're in the fucking waste and you don't know where the fuck you're going, you follow whatever sign.
You're stupid.
And Barnabas has been following sticks, random script in the ground, and birds.
Everybody's got to have direction in life, right?
Yeah. What is your name?
And what's it meant?
Just so it can be polite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come up with something.
You want to name him Matt?
Yeah.
Dave.
That's from a different universe.
So Dave then.
Why Dave?
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah, exactly. He got
Dave
it.
the Raven.
Dave the Raven, man.
No, we'll just name him Quoth.
Quoth.
Yeah, Quoth the Raven.
Oh,
Quoth.
nevermore. Okay. Quoth.
Sure, that'll work.
See, he likes it.
So were you leading us here?
Leading?
I mean, we've followed.
A raven. Quite a few ravens.
We're asking for signs from the deity.
And
Which
you,
deity?
Think the magical goddess?
I mean,
The no one, maybe? I guess
Yeah.
that's what you guys
Yes.
said.
Yeah, the
Who might actually be an old one at this point.
yeah.
It's, look, I don't get it. Why are you talking? You're a bird.
I'm a bird? I'm a bird. And it like starts looking around and like trying to look at itself and like ruffles and it, I guess I might be a bird.
Barnabas, you gave him existential crisis.
You're an interesting fellow.
What? What are those words?
We're
Interesting.
gonna have to work on communicating
Sure.
with this one.
Oh, by the way, I was told you've now got 48 hours.
48 hours.
Yeah.
For what?
The temple eats you.
Huh?
Temple eats us.
Yeah.
Can you wolf out and break the door down?
I'm still in wolf form.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I mean,
can you break the door down?
He could barely push it, get it open.
What if we all work together?
Congratulations, I get advantage, which I already have.
Well, we've been promised 48 hours.
It's 2 days.
We
So-
have time to figure this out.
Out of curiosity, does that mean we can rest?
I mean, if you want, but 48 hours,
I know
and
who.
you got to make it, and then you got to talk to him. I don't know.
Talk to you.
Not
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, who do you mess?
Who are you messaging for?
Yeah.
So again, what's the layout of the room?
Right there.
Like
This.
this. Okay. So is there anything else on here that we need to know about that we can see?
Room.
And
Room.
at this, he's like, I don't like this one. No arms. And he, and like the feathers like start to furl up, and he poof, and becomes a nice little red winged creature
Oh, cool.
with us.
Is that a phoenix?
It's an
Yeah.
imp.
An imp. Oh.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh. That's.
Unsettling. That's the word.
That-
to use.
This is what we get for visiting the hells.
That both makes me
Is that
more
kinda what it
curious
looks
and
like when I
less
go
wanting to ask
back?
questions.
Into my human thing.
You were in hell.
Yeah.
We all managed to go to
I
hell
didn't.
at some point.
Yeah.
You and Basil did our previous.
I mean-
and yeah.
I went to hell too!
3 of you went, I didn't.
Because of you.
Not all of them were because of me.
Actually,
You
yes.
sent them to
All
hell?
of them were because of you.
Oh
No,
Basil,
Basil?
Basil sent
I
himself.
thought Basil's was.
no, Basil was trying to cast.
You
a
sent
spell
them to
and
hell?
then-
Okay, so
on
that-
accident.
Okay,
How did
so
that happen?
Magic is bad.
magic is bad.
Okay.
So,
I'm learning.
who are you a messenger for?
Please. Please.
I can't say.
Mm,
Devils. Bound to their words.
Bird's going nowhere. Can I check out one of these rooms?
You're like more than welcome to. I warn you now that like things in here might kill you.
I'll stay where I'm at.
I don't move.
So, let's see. We have 48 hours.
48 hours to make it through. Make sure that he lets you out, or you kill him. One of the two.
Is there a password to let us out?
You have to talk to him.
Where is he?
I don't know. One of the rooms.
I'm
I
going
knew it was going to be one of those things.
to take a guess and say that one and point
One.
all the way to the front.
No. I know he's not there.
I'm gonna familiarize my son with this wonderful little fiend.
Probably smells like brimstone.
Well, wait, are imps fiends?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
They are fiends.
Yeah,
They're
moved anyways.
Lawful?
Yeah,
They are devils, so they are lawful evil fiends.
I can't remember with the
From the
difference
Nine Hills of
between
Daycolor.
demons and devils.
Let's see here.
Well, that
Tiny fiend, devil,
Okay.
shape changer, lawful evil.
Okay, so devils are fiends, demons are something else.
That's right.
Demons you don't trust.
Hey,
Devils you can kind of trust. At least know you
A
didn't
de-
screw you.
a devil will hold to its words, but will try to screw you over.
I can
A demon will just outright attack you once you're done doing what it wants you to.
more easily find fey fiends and undead. That's why.
I get the feeling that we're going to have to be in the presence of...
So as long as you don't open the doors, this is sort of a safe place.
But it's still gonna eat us.
I said sort.
Mm,
Sort of doesn't mean
So is this place alive?
is it everywhere alive?
no. Not everywhere. Buildings are not really alive.
Oh yes, they are. They're making rock or wood. Those are live things.
Animists would probably say they are.
Fair.
Elemental.
Everything has a spirit.
Mm, druid would think that.
Well, at least it's not a mimic as far as we can tell.
Logic
One
brain
big
mixed
mimic.
with druid
Mimic.
don't work.
Oh,
Like, but you were a druid.
Yeah.
Mimic? Is this place a mimic?
No.
Big mimic?
no.
What the fuck is a mimic?
Okay, think treasure chest. Now give it teeth and make it really sticky and trying to eat you.
It's not always a treasure chest.
Is
It-
there
It can also be a door.
Hey, you got my attention though. Is at least there treasure here? Keep doing it.
He can't say.
Yes. And when he smiles like this, it's this big, sharp-toothed, like
As a smile,
Cheshire
Cheshire
cat
across his
grin.
face.
By
Yeah.
the way, you missed. We rolled like 30 times before you got here on random different rolls.
Okay.
Oh, there was like 70 100s.
Nice.
So the way these rooms are arranged, they're basically a part of the chapel, yeah? Like the
Yes.
outer structure.
Yeah, these are the doors.
Is
No, those
Or
are
that's the
pillars.
columns.
are walls generally destructible?
They can be.
They can be.
Depends
but-
on what
Which
kind of wall
one
and what you're
can-
doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we think of this thing like it can eat you, like you don't want to walk into the stomach or anything like that, right? Or what could be considered that. Can we blow holes in these walls to see what's in the rooms?
It's not a mimic.
No.
If we have
No.
explosives.
Yeah, let's say none of us have anything that can do that.
It looks
You do.
isolating.
No,
One
no.
arrow.
Oh.
This looks like it's meant to isolate us when we're dumb enough to go in.
Now that we are in here, though, are the rooms the empty spaces or the blocks?
The blocks.
Do the blocks have doors?
Not that you can see from where you're at.
Great.
I'm gonna walk up to one then.
Okay.
And I'll go. I'll go with Finn up.
I'm not going in.
Okay. So you're gonna walk up to the.
1, 2,
That no 5, 10, 15.
yeah, I know. Multiply. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 6. Am I close enough to see?
From where you're standing, no, you don't see a door.
Motherfuck. Okay. Well, I'm
I'll go
over
ahead
there.
and I'll go ahead and approach one of the walls
Which one?
right here. And then I'll run my hand on it.
Give me a investigation check.
Would you like to? No. He's gonna watch him fail.
4.
You're like
I rolled
walking around, and it's this nice, smooth, cold marble.
That now has a smear of blood on it.
Onion's gonna walk
Can I
over
perceive
there.
anything from this angle? What he's doing?
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop them.
Still nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
I'm dropping on 4s and sniffing around.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go around the walls.
Okay.
Well, since we're all looking over here, I'll look at the column and see if there's any symbols or anything.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Okay, so the dice are just out to kill us. Investigation?
Yeah.
That's an 8.
Very interesting. Like, looking at the column, it's got a lot of artwork that's just intricately designed going all the way up it. And if you're going to try to look at all of it, it just disappears in the nether.
Oh, so
What is-
pretty.
Is there anything particular that the artwork depicts?
It looks. Give me a religion check.
Okay, so that's just gonna be a flat d20 roll. 15. I know this.
You better.
Oh, you're not even from this world, so it's at disadvantage.
What is it?
I have no idea. That went underneath his drawers. 12.
Okay. Yep. 12. You get the fact that it depicts. You're not sure exactly what it's depicting, but it's depicting a religious being interacting with other humans or beings.
So, generally, some sort of divine being interacting with mortals.
Yes.
Or just lesser beings.
It's very pretty, but I don't know enough about this world to say what it is.
What's the interaction look like?
It's hard to tell.
Probably just sort of a reaching out motion.
Sistine Chapel.
So,
So what?
who was saying that?
That's the little fiend.
Well, that one sounded like
the little,
Yeah, you
the
could
little
have
thing
that.
in Lobach
Oh,
will
what?
sound kind
There we
of
go.
funny.
There we go. I'm not positive on where exactly. You said there's like a roof.
Yeah. So the rooms actually have, like, you can see where they end. They're only about 20 feet high.
Okay.
The chapel ceiling, you have no idea
It
where
just
that
goes up
is.
and up and up and up and up.
Do I want to burn?
I
a
shouldn't.
dimension?
Can you send your little
I
flag
really
thingy?
feel like we're supposed to be interacting with this room in some way.
You said like
What if
you could
I-
like
What if I took that
see
longbow he's
through
got
it. I don't
fired a
understand.
shot in
I
the
don't know
air?
what that means, but
up into the nothingness? What if I did
Go
that?
fly.
Can I
Go
do
fly
that?
above.
Yeah.
Alright, I did that.
You're gonna shoot an arrow into the air?
Yeah.
How far does the arrow go?
Okay, so
What's your
why
max
are you
range?
playing? If you're using the longbow, it's 360.
360.
yeah. Hold on.
Why are we playing arrow roulette?
Yeah,
that?
actually 600.
600.
Oh shit, that's right.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
I feel like I just screwed us.
Yeah.
6.
Impulse
Oh,
control.
nice. So Neil then. Where is everybody standing?
As you see.
As we see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which direction did you fire? in?
Accidentally
Or did you
skewers
go
the
straight
enemy.
He
up?
set up. He set up.
Accidentally skewers the
Oh
enemy.
shit.
Yeah. Arrows come back down.
Yeah, they do. I'm gonna take my own damage.
We're gonna hear just some overwhelming, all-powerful voice go. "What the fuck?"
God's up there. I was trying to touch God.
Reach out
With an
and touch
arrow.
base. Level 1. Help! I need to find my kitten. Level 20.
Okay.
This is now becoming.
Actually, can I say arced? Because that wouldn't be something I'd do.
It's just where did it arc at?
Okay.
Too late.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Too late. We've already started rolling stuff.
So what happens?
I started doing math.
Am I a pincushion?
No, one of us is.
Oh shit.
Okay.
It hits me, doesn't it?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Or did he accidentally skewer our messenger?
Uh,
If you skewer
so
it,
it goes up. You shoot it. And then all of a sudden, like right beside you, this arrow.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And when it hits, it shatters.
Shatters?
what in the fuck did you think you were doing?
Don't fucking do that again.
I'm trying to touch God.
That's not how you do it.
And it does. It lands between you, the wall, and Edane.
Oh.
I rolled to see where it would land, and
Alright, I take one more action. Alright. Yeah.
Mm.
so what were you wanting to do?
I was about to send Mint up, and then I saw this happen. I was like, no, stay here. I don't trust this guy.
No. Don't do anything.
You got it, boss.
Okay. Are you good?
Shot in the dark, literally.
No.
Mint, fly above the room.
Mint flies up, and
And I'm going to use the whole looking through Mint
Sight
thing.
beyond sight.
okay. So the really tall one is 20 feet. I remember correctly. It might be 15, but like
Close enough.
No, 10, 15,
Will
20.
you be above that room?
It has a speed of like 45.
I know.
so
thinking about where
you're
we should
looking through
position
his eyes, or
Yes.
okay. With his give me an investigation check.
Good luck. We can't help.
My other idea is not much better.
Don't do stupid.
Never mind.
What'd you roll?
3.
Mm.
If we're using mine. Actually, no, 3 regardless of which ones we use.
So as you're doing that,
This is the
Quoth flies up and like sits on the edge and is just watching.
This.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't see much in 6 seconds.
Quoth is Diedrich's imp.
I have a question for the imp.
Go.
Are we inside of God?
Of a god.
They,
Which one?
What?
God. Oh, are we inside of your God?
No.
No.
No. No.
It's a... Just because something can eat you doesn't mean it has an enemy. This is fucking magical place.
You guys get weirder and
Eat.
weirder.
It's an early
I'm
turn.
sniffing
What a
around
gang.
to try and find if there's some kind of gap or like.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, assist by looking around if I can. I don't know if I can with them sniffing.
Well, that's 2 14s, which means 12.
Oh.
That's a just miss face.
Now, I have a negative to my intelligence. I was hoping that would be perception.
You sniff around and
Do you do taking 20?
which is 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take 20 minutes. You can't always take 20 minutes. But
Right.
You can take 20 minutes if you want.
I would like to try and take 20 on this
That
section
one,
of wall.
okay. Which section of wall?
Well, I mean, I didn't know if I could do just a perimeter here or not.
You have to pick a section because it is.
Choose the left.
Oh, please don't do like Lysa's little demi-plane.
Okay. So he's taking 20 minutes looking. What are you guys doing in those 20 minutes?
I'm looking at the buckle. I'm like, look at all these idiots.
I'm just gonna move back to the pews that they were sitting on and just... I'm too tired for this.
I'm still trying to figure out what the cop said. I'm gonna stab the floor with my knife.
What's your intelligence?
It's up there, but I'm just curious.
You attempt to stab into marble.
I fail.
Yeah.
So that's out of the question.
You are not very bright.
That's part of the reason the arrow shattered when it landed was, it went 600 feet in the air and then 600 feet back and just hit.
I'm not giving you one of my daggers.
I'm going for the old. I think I'll do something.
I am going to try to... Well, we still have a couple hours before we can do a long rest.
I'm trying to find a spot to roll my dice.
I'm just going around to each one, sniffing at the base, and then listening and knocking on them. Trying
Okay.
to find out if they're hollow and stuff.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Ten.
Okay. So that'll be the next one that you're doing.
Like, while he's taking the 20, I'm just going around to each one
Well,
as.
you get it.
You
An
gotta roll for
investigation
each
check
one.
is
Yeah.
basically 10 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
That's each check is like, it's not a what's this? It's a
You're looking over it.
what is this? So
Okay.
you're actually taking
There's-
the time. So like it's each one is about a 10 to 20 minute check.
Nuance. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you are good example. Easy yet to see this.
Ooh.
Open.
Oh, yeah. Then since I did both of those,
What
I'm
about
gonna-
How do you open?
Try and open it.
Oh, okay.
There we go. This is an investigation check.
Okay.
It's a nice visual.
I can get it.
This is also-
I don't think I have.
It does not pry. I will tell you that.
No, it does not.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so
That's
that's
bad
a-
for you, Boomer.
yeah, that's a good example of
That's cool.
your typical investigation check.
Did you
Okay.
print this?
Yes.
That's dope. So you
So,
got
but you see how I give you a puzzle of some sort,
Yeah.
and you're like looking it over, trying to figure out what the heck. So imagine like you're looking at a stone wall that might have some sort of inscriptions on it, and it is the like, well, do I recognize any of this? Does this make any sense?
You speak Velith, so if there's language on there, I can
Yeah,
probably speak
exactly.
French.
But that's what I'm getting at is like it's not an instant like, oh well that
Can I do a history check to figure out whose temple this is? Or
sure.
or a religion?
It would be a religion check. to
Yeah,
figure
a
out the temple.
religion check is what I meant.
But I'm on the next one because I didn't find anything on the other
There
two
it
walls.
Yes. I'm letting her do her
Mhm.
I
religion
didn't
check.
realize you had a negative, man. I should have helped you.
Oh,
yeah.
What is it?
My intelligence is a 7.
That's 19.
19 on a religion check.
I
Oh yeah, that's right. You're the smart
rolled a
one.
15.
So you're looking around trying to figure it out, and it dawns on you that Lowbuckle hasn't moved. And he's sitting there and he's just sketching. And when you go and look at what he's like, and it is one of those, you stand over next to him for a second and you look down, and there's part of, but it has been heavily trotted over, but there's a symbol. You have never seen this symbol before.
Hey, Lobakle, what symbol is that you're drawing?
Oh. It's a dead god.
Which one?
Well,
You're in this too. I don't think you can run from a god.
We can
depends
do it.
on the god. If it's the god I think it is, I might be able.
Explain.
So, this god was the god of magic back, I'd say probably like 4,000 years.
God of magic from 4,000 years ago?
Yeah.
Do you have a name for that?
Well, that's the fun part. In the tomes, there's like 7 different names. No one knows which one is the accurate name. And that's part of the problem that everybody keeps coming with, is that if it's an actual god, you might be able to bring it back if you knew the actual name and you had followers. But
Faerun logic. The dead gods in the astral sea that come back if they get enough followings, and they perform a ritual to bring it back. Oh boy.
What made you decide to draw this symbol then?
well, you don't see it that often. Most of these temples have been destroyed.
It's just the only one that hasn't been. I call out to the group. I'm like, according to Labakal, this is an old god, a dead one from 4,000 years ago of magic.
It might not be dead.
Might be
missing.
dead. Maybe not.
This could be the temple where the new one took over.
Can gods die?
Only if they
That's
lose
the mystery of the
followers, I
universe,
think.
isn't it?
New god?
Supposedly a new god of magic, yes.
Depends on which lore set you're using.
Mhm.
Because, like, in Faerun, gods can definitely be killed and replaced.
That
And
happens all the time.
other different systems, like, no, they can just be forgotten and then somebody else step in.
Is it like there almost like always has to be at least one or something for the role?
Hmm.
Dunno.
Kinda like,
Sometimes, sometimes yes, and
you guys
sometimes
ever-
the world's just screwed if one of them goes missing.
You guys ever played Legacy of Kain?
Yeah.
Soul Reaver?
I haven't.
You know what I'm talking about? The pillars?
So you're 20 minutes. You are able to find that there is a door.
Found the door.
Where?
Took me for fucking ever, but is it?
So it is part of the marble,
Mm,
and it's at one of the seams that the marbles all meet. It just happens that like, and it is one of those you would normally overlook it, other than the fact that like there's something not quite right where all the seams met instead of being staggered, like all the stones were all equal at just that right section. And then shortly after, like what would be the height of roughly 8 foot, it
Yeah.
then starts staggering again, and it's that like, what? Why?
I don't know how to fucking open it, but I think I found the door.
I'll
Is it a
head
push or a
over
pull?
to there.
Don't fucking know. It's a door.
Is there a handle of some sort?
Nah. There's not a handle, right?
Nope.
Nah.
Must be a push.
I think it's a code
Things,
here.
aren't you?
Like, come here. Open up for me. I don't know.
Maybe say open sesame.
Don't
Who
push.
says that?
Don't push.
I read it in a book once.
Well, we're all just
As
Can
I've
I-
got my hands up to it, I hear you say, "Don't push it."
no. Can I investigate the pews?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I just roll?
Roll
Roll
an
roll
investigation.
investigation with your d20.
Yeah.
Gotta pull up your investigation thingy.
Yeah, it's +3. 21.
So at the end of the pews in the marble, so they're made of. They've got marble like end caps basically, and in the marble there is some runes and some like depictions of, and most of the like, some of the runes have been rubbed out. There are things that have definitely like intentional damage, and it's obvious that it's intentional damage to remove things. But outside of that, like it is a wooden pew. At one point, it might have had some sort of cover that's been damaged as well, but the wood looks like it's still standing, and then the marble is holding it in place.
Okay. So I'm right there. Runes are a language, yeah?
Yep.
So, can I call out to, what do you make of these? Come take a look.
I
College kid.
always assume I can read everything.
Because you act like you can read everything.
I'm mumbling that under my
Everything
breath.
Is just
We're
sketching.
pandering to your hubris.
I will look at the runes.
What languages do you know?
Good question. I have a list.
He also knows Velos.
Dwarvish, Infernal, Elvish, and
I don't feel like we're there.
Draconic, as well as Druidic.
We're probably looking
Nope.
for somebody that can read Celestial. Which,
He died back in the Dragon Cave. Little Huckle.
Hey, Labakul, if I pay you 20.
20, 20, 20. A lot of gold.
It was a tough year for her.
Are you...
Or not 20, but like 10 gold, would you come check these runes out and see if what they are? What they say?
Pick which one.
Pick which one.
It's 10 per room that he's gonna read. I can interpret what Lobakle means. Barnabas doesn't understand shit.
Mhm. How many numbers are there? Or,
How many even numbers?
No, how many runes are there on there?
Yeah, how many are there?
Each pew has like a different number.
The one that we're looking at currently.
Are they
which is the
larger?
one directly in front of the
Or is this
coffin.
like
Yeah.
it's full on inscription all the way across?
Yeah.
No. So like, imagine like, so like your typical like where it has like a seat look
Mm-hmm.
made of stone. So like you've got like maybe a rune at the very top, and then there might be a few runes in the middle, and then there's like a maybe something behind at the bottom. But like I said, some of it's been worn, some of it's been like intentionally destroyed.
That's minus the arrow in the air. I feel like my character actually is pretty intelligent.
Yeah.
I could assume that like whatever sat here is a follower, right? Could be. It's a
Follower or somebody asking for
It's a
like,
logical leap, so I don't think you waste gold on that.
Mm.
It's up to you though.
Well, never mind, Labacle.
They kind of like a big rune on each one.
at the very top, yeah.
All of you are
Are
so
they
poor
different?
anyway.
Yeah.
And me even poorer for owing you.
There's 10. Just got a list of the god. Like this is just for me.
Sadly, I do not have the list
The
with me.
list. Remember.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Whatever that is, I'm not touching it.
That might be how we open doors.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what you found is like a trap door or something. Or it's gonna set off some mechanism to kill us all.
Well, I mean, he
Maybe
did say if
you
you
should-
open a room, it's gonna try and kill you. So yeah,
Not all
your
of
logic
them.
is.
I'm gonna
Not
look
all
at
of them.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, why don't you check for traps if we're gonna open these doors?
You should make a good point. Yeah, I could do that. Would your rogue be situated for something like that?
Yes.
Usually.
What would I use? Just investigation?
Yep, that's an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
It's-
I was curious because of the amount. If it were 8 pews, it'd make sense in my head. Because for the lore of the gods, anyways, and correct me if I'm wrong if it's not common knowledge. There's the 8 prime gods that everybody worships, but there's a god that created those 8, and their name is
So there
Barth.
could be meaning in the runes.
So it could have been, except for the fact that there's 10 pews. I was wondering if each rune was for a different god, and then up here was for Barth or something like that.
This is like a council then, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking how many of the prime ones there were.
Good thought.
Barnabas
Write
couldn't
that one
think of
down
that.
for later.
Oh no! I'd actually thought of that at one point, but that's good thought.
Well, before we try and push on this, do we want to try and rest? Or do we
Well,
want to investigate?
I'm
this?
investigating that.
Cop. Let me check that door.
Yeah, come have at it.
Alright. Investigation. On
Okay.
the door.
I'm gonna roll with it. Wait.
Hmm?
It's a straight investigation, isn't it? Unless he has
How
something.
long has mask been missing?
How does it work?
This rogues are weird.
I just had a weird thought of like how long has mask been missing?
Roll your
4.
Mask is the god of deception.
That was terrible.
It was quite
And-
terrible, yes.
We don't have a symbol for mask. It's been long forgotten. We don't know where the fuck mask is
Plus
or
3.
who mask is.
Can you roll that back a little bit? I want to hear this.
So there's a god of deception in this world that's missing. We don't know who they are. We don't know what their symbol is, anything like that. We just know that there was one at one point.
Is this back in the Basil days?
This is back
'Cause I don't
long
remember this.
before. It's on our little
Oh.
sheets.
So this is just you reading.
This is just the weird common lore.
Okay.
What if we're trying to find mask?
Who?
What if we're trying to find the god of deception?
I mean, it's possible.
The one
You
that's
just
been
had a
lying
raven
to us
turn
the
into a
whole time.
demon. Not devil.
And God's
So-
been lying to us the whole time.
Once again, I don't mind being a little bit of cannon fodder. I'll check out that sarcophagus. Whatever it
It's
is.
not a sarcophagus. It's
Well, you
I
told
don't
me
know,
to,
I don't know exactly.
you told
what
me
I'm
not to
doing.
open the door, and I'm waiting.
Well, they're interested. We're a group, so if you guys want me to, I can do it.
I mean, I'll help
yeah.
investigate it.
I'm not gonna move from where.
Based
the
off of
door
what my
was.
Sibin's about to do. Because that was a 7 in total.
Pretty sure you're not gonna find anything.
Mhm.
What you got?
I
got a
thought
seven.
door, didn't I? 7.
So he's pointed out the door. You outside of that, it's smooth stone. You can see the door. You know what it like. That's about it.
Now that we know where the door is, do we see any like scratches or anything in the marble below?
Do you want me to try and push it open?
No.
I do.
Of course you do.
So that means
I
don't.
distrust his intentions.
Oh no.
I know that you don't trust mine, but I distrust him.
Why? I haven't done anything yet.
You're literally in him.
Your point being.
Your goal
That's my heartbeat.
is to cause harm so you can bring them into your bureaucratic fold.
Are
At
we
least
sure
that's
this
what
isn't
the wizard
decent?
told me.
Nah. Not last I checked. I had a lot of other things ahead of that.
He talks to him.
Yeah, that's true.
The altar?
Do you feel comfortable pushing on the door? Are you feeling well enough to push on the door?
I can push on the door. It's not that hard. I opened that one.
Yes,
didn't
Yeah,
because if
but
you pushed on it, there may be something trying to eat you on the other side.
Well,
I like the bulwark. He makes a good body shield. We don't know what's behind that.
He's bleeding.
I'm gonna go and
He's still a
have
great body
Mint
shield.
perch on Barnabas.
Okay.
That I've kind of grown to
That's-
love.
Need to check my equipment right fast. That's right, I don't have jack shit. Stuff that goes on the paper. When you do the scribbles.
Ink?
Yeah.
What about it?
Anybody have any?
Have what? I have.
Ink.
I have ink. I do have ink.
I assume technically with our journaling we have some kind of ink.
Can I see it?
No, that's the pot.
I get my finger and then a line over where the door is so we don't have to really look for it again.
Okay.
It's marked.
Okay.
Or where the seam is. So we know where that is so we don't have to try and search for it again. And now we can look at the rest of the stuff, just in case. Such as the altar or the big room. Because we've only looked at this one.
Well, so far we still haven't even seen the door.
Mm-hmm.
Even for the big room, right?
No, we've only been looking at this. Like
Right.
I checked out this wall, but I can't see shit. So we can check out the altar. We know that there's different symbols on the pews. And we still need to check out the big room. We just know that the thing that we're looking for isn't there. And something rolled and I'm scared.
As you're talking, you do notice out of the corner of your eye, and I used your passive perception whether you would see it or not. The ink starts to dissipate.
Oh, what the shit?
Well, it was a good idea.
What
Ink
happened?
for what?
Try it on the floor in front of it.
What did you draw?
An arrow.
Mm.
It's disappeared.
As
At least
you
on the door.
as you sit there and wait and watch it, it slowly starts to seep into the stone and then disappear.
I take out my sticks.
Don't do that! They're just sticks. You might eat them.
I want to see that altar. I want to investigate that altar.
Okay, you head towards the altar.
Are you going with him, or do you want
Yeah,
me to go?
I have
with
an
him?
idea. Yeah,
I'll go with him while
somebody
he's
with me.
interpreting this.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put your sticks in the down.
Well,
Okay.
one of them, and it's just pointed directly at the same.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn and face and watch him as he does this.
Over here.
I may need
Yeah.
you in a minute.
What are you doing?
Well, that's why I'm setting the stick there so I can
Where
go
you're
with you
at, or-
guys.
I am still
Okay.
just sitting, trying to rest.
Lebuckle's still sitting where he's at.
Oh yeah, he hasn't moved, and he's just sketching.
Oh, no, I'm up with you guys.
I was staring
and
into
Mint is
when-
perched on you.
Don't you eat my stick.
Before you left it hadn't moved.
18.
Investigating the altar.
Mhm.
Okay. There are tons of runes on this thing, and again, like with a lot of things in this temple, you get to certain parts where the runes have been rubbed out. Like they have removed something on purpose.
Name.
There's, in the middle of the altar on the front part of it, there was a section that you guess at one point had some sort of symbol or something. It has also just been chipped away.
So, moving around to here, looking at it, does it look like there are 6 buttons in the larger one?
Nope.
Anywhere?
What's your investigation on that?
Oh, I just rolled. Total of 9.
All of a 9. Nope, you don't see anything there. But as you do look up, you do notice that from where you are standing, you can't see 2 of the pews.
Which
Was I fucking right?
Which 2 pews?
The ones directly to your right and left.
This would be a little too close.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So there's 8 pews that I can see from here.
I'm sorry, what?
From here, if you're standing here talking,
Yeah,
you
but,
can only see 8 pews.
yeah, but there's 10. Which
From your
2?
point of view, yes.
What 2 can you not see?
The one's right here.
The ones right in front of you. I'm gonna go up to the 2 front pews
Okay.
and investigate them and see if something's wonky about them.
Give me an investigation roll.
And now I touch it.
But
The right pew.
It's like, is it good as bad? Ugh.
It's the surprise.
It is.
12.
12.
Mhm.
It looks similar to the one that you looked at before.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Can you see me?
I mean, yeah, I can.
Do I look
Right?
Well, where are you standing?
Yeah, where are you investigating at?
right here?
Oh, you're not at the end of the pew, so you're just at the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Yeah.
wanting to investigate
So like,
the
if you're
end or
looking at the pew ends,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was wondering.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which one?
Come
Interior or exterior?
Eh.
There we go.
You can barely make him out.
Hmm.
Like it's like if you're standing there now, if
Yeah.
you turn, you can see him.
Obviously, yeah.
But like if
Just-
you're standing staring straight, there is like it's just barely a person.
I'm gonna reach my hands up and touch the area in front of me. Does it go through?
Is it solid in there?
Yeah, like is it solid or is it like
The pew solid.
Okay.
The 8 that I can see, is there a distinct coloring difference? Like with the light shining ends or anything?
Give me
like that?
a perception check.
Which one are you gonna betray me? You are good. Perception?
Yep.
It's a 22.
Yes, there are definite color differences from the stained glass. Each pew does have a distinct color.
Just one for each god.
Mm,
Question about I was off to the side. What were y'all doing with the ink? Exactly.
Well, I was marking where the door was.
Didn't stay, huh?
No. Speaking of, I go back and look for my stick.
Still standing. Still standing.
I have a question about him.
About me.
Yeah, the werewolf thing.
What about it?
So it's in your blood.
I fucking guess.
If it drank up the ink, what would it do to your blood?
I don't fucking know.
Let's try it.
I look at where I've been bleeding on the floor.
There's no blood.
Wait, you're still bleeding?
yeah.
I'm bloodied. I'm not doing too hot.
I mean, he's not like profusely bleeding, but like
I had cuts and stuff.
Yeah. He's still like dripping blood occasionally.
Is there anything notable there that I might see?
Nope.
The tower might turn into a werewolf.
That's terrifying.
Werewolf
I
tower.
want to
If
see
this
that.
becomes a home, would it then be considered a warehouse?
Yes, no. You deserve props on that one, dude.
I don't want to see that.
And now I'm terrified of what the stats are.
Yes.
So
Me, the player, takes the psychic damage.
Warehouse.
I think we all take psychic damage.
yeah.
I'm writing down that the werepuppy's funny.
So
Oh, that would have been way above Barnabas's intelligence.
yeah.
That is a
Wait, can we give him that?
Oh no, Barnabas said, "Oh god, it might turn into a werewolf."
Werepuppy's still funny. Yes.
Are you able to tell me which colors? No.
I did not map that part.
Okay.
I have it down in the notes, but I don't have I didn't have in the notes what color is what hue or anything like that.
It's just they are the different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of curiosity,
I mean,
let's see. I think carnelian was an orangish color.
Yeah.
Let's
a
see.
yellow.
There would be a yellow. There'd be an orange or a red, an almost silver, a green, a blue, a black, and a white.
So
'Cause I forgot that
And the black is
The
more like
trickery don't-
more like a purple.
I forgot that the trickery domain had 2 different gems for it. But
You want me to move and say
I'll be damned.
see me or no see me?
I mean, I can just do that right.
Yeah, but like,
So standing here though, each one of these pews is a different color
really?
from the lighting of the
Stained glass?
stained glass. Each one is one of the deity's colors,
I'm gonna look at the stained glass.
which are the same colors that we found on the belt. Yes.
I was about to ask, looking at the altar,
Mhm.
is there anywhere where something like sets in, like an indent?
Give me an investigation check. Doesn't look like it.
I'm wondering what happens if we like.
Hello, Bako. Can you come here for a second? Correction. Can you come here for 5 minutes?
Give me 10.
Fine.
What do you need low buckle for?
The little Bako has the belt.
Hey.
That has the different colors on it.
Gotta get the belt.
Belt?
Yeah, the belt.
Yeah, the big guy that we said we fought.
Can I get the belt from me?
He had a belt that had all the colors of the gods.
And it's about now that I lose my form.
Okay.
Because it only lasts for an hour and we had to go up the stairs and everything.
Yeah. Sure.
As I'm walking down, I just.
It's the first time he's moved since he got in here, too, isn't it?
What?
Mhm.
He's not moving.
No, he hasn't. He still hasn't moved really.
That's why I said give him 10.
He's
Grab
drawing.
the belt and I'll come back to
He's
the altar.
drawing symbols.
I grab the belt and go back to
He's
the altar.
Like he stops for a second, like reaches, like
They're admiring his work.
and like it just drops it.
But I have the belt in my hands now. Oh, hold on.
Oh no.
I have the belt in my hands.
You-
I want to know what the buttons do.
You gonna self TPK?
How many buttons on the belt?
9.
9.
What?
9.
Yeah, I run it back up to the dang. It was 9,
Eight,
correct?
Primary.
No,
Or was it 10?
it's 8.
Oh.
We're all on the same page on that.
Oh yeah, 1 for every domain, but not Barth. And yeah, I'll go ahead and get you the belt.
You were talking
Remembering, I was told not to touch the button.
question.
I have to remember. I had a note here, and I don't remember. Did you sell your necklace?
The curse necklace?
Didn't we hold on to that?
Yeah, I think we held on to it.
Okay. Couldn't remember.
It just never got attuned.
Yeah. I had a note that like about the necklace, and I was like, wait, I don't remember if they sold it or not.
Trying to remember who I talked to about it.
Fritz.
Fritz?
I know we talked to the
Fritz
Red
and
Dragon.
Lowbuckle both talked about it at one point.
And we talked to the Red Dragon Company about it. And that's when they originally told us that it had a curse.
Oh no, not that one.
Oh.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah, that one, yeah.
Red Dragon Company told us about the curse, and I don't remember ever hearing anything from
Yeah,
Fritz or Lowbuckle.
nobody's fully.
Okay, so by this point, Onion is probably going to, while it being way too early to get a long rest in, is going to be attempting to meditate.
That's fine.
It's
You
specific-
can get a short rest.
And,
Is that a
and specifically, sort of mentally reaching out to
Oh,
any
maybe.
sort of forces
They're going
of
to
life or
so
death
he can heal and
that
stuff
may-
like that?
permeate?
So for an elf, their long rest is 4 hours.
Basically,
So
if there's any sort of
so
dark
they go into a meditative.
presence
Yeah.
that I might be able to interact with.
Give me a D100.
It's just too early for a long rest right now.
Wait, hold on. Magic?
I don't know.
This is a shot in the dark, but maybe something will come of this.
What is happening?
Got him.
I have no clue, but 4.
What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do?
You still have divine intervention?
Nothing can happen here.
Uh,
Without magic.
so what exactly were you?
Basically, anything that would be similar to the presence I would know meditating on the essence of the Feywild and the Shadowfell. The Shadowfell being, undeath and dark
Yeah.
specifically. Considering I have a feeling that's probably closer than Twilight and Trickery.
Yeah. As you're doing your meditation, Quoth sits down next to you and he's, "Hi. You want something?"
Didn't intend to summon you.
No, but I was told to come talk to you.
Guys, Onion made a friend.
Well, that's fine.
Here, move him next to Onion.
Are you having a good day, buddy? And he taps you on the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to invade.
How is that?
It is. He's gotten awkwardly close.
Onion's just like, what is happening?
This is awesome.
Well, something told you to. Do you have any idea why you were sent to talk to me?
You take wild guesses. I might answer.
He likes to play a game.
Something responded to me reaching for the shadows.
Oh yeah, maybe.
And whatever it is what you answer to.
Sort of.
Is there a way to get out of here peacefully? Without
Any more questions?
what does it want?
Expecting us?
What does anybody want?
Are you good at it?
Mm-hmm.
You might want to check those
I can't. Not really.
Entertainment?
That's what we are to it? To him, I guess you would say.
To her, to him, to them.
I mean, why else give you powers?
Wait, what? And at that point, Onion's going to stop, any sort of outward reaching, because now this thing has their full attention. I'm sorry, what?
What?
You said this thing gave me powers?
Yeah.
Are we hearing any of this?
No, nobody else is close enough to.
Aside from Lowbuckle.
So did you guys bring anything to drink?
All right, come on, man. Just let me touch the green one.
No!
Yes.
Do not touch any buttons.
Big guy, would you like to have a drink?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, it's like I got just the mug.
Be in front of them.
You have powers.
Well, yes,
And
most
your mug.
they do.
So we're drinking buddies now, yeah?
Something.
Never had one before.
Alright, we'll try it.
Yes, let's give the half-beaten werewolf alcohol for the first
You
time.
just give him skooma.
And I can't believe you actually did.
The dogs take the edge off, right?
Now we have a mystery on top of a mystery.
Why would I want to drink?
On top of a mystery.
Mysteries. Ooh, I
Well,
love
that
mysteries.
that was me talking,
Just
not
drink.
They're a weird one.
Just drink, man.
I'll
Is
try
there any way that I could try and investigate to figure out what rune was on the front of that altar, the really big one?
You can, yeah, give me an investigation roll.
it. And I put the belt on top of the altar.
Okay.
What
So
about the yellow?
hold your mug, right?
No.
What about the yellow?
No.
The red one?
No.
Black? White?
None.
Blue?
Just
Please?
keep him focused.
0.
Just keep him focused on the alcohol. We'll be fine.
That's a 20.
20.
Yeah.
From what you gather, it does have some semblance to the symbol that Lowbuckle was looking at the front door.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually so weirdly perfect, considering that Onion is a Celestial warlock.
Huh?
I mean, none of us are able to be there to see what's going on or hear.
I know. I'm just. Oh my lord.
I'm
They
distracting them
still
trying
chatting
to,
away.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to let me touch a button. Oh, they're for all the gods, right? So which one's life? Might help me feel better.
Don't touch them.
You guys are like a constant comedy routine. I like it though, it's entertaining.
I'm gonna say, well, that symbol on the some semblance to the symbol that Lavacal was drawing back there is on front of this
Is it
and it's,
worn out from age, or does it look like it's been carved out?
could I tell?
give me a perception check. Or no, investigate.
Sounds like somebody wanted us to forget the god.
Well, that's a 24.
Looks like it's been intentionally
Intentionally removed.
Oh, that's fun.
Did this new old god get sent to the Shadowfell?
That
He
guy
doesn't want
character.
out.
You were talking about some dude named Mask.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Mask is the god of deception in the trickery domain that we don't have a name for. Everybody just calls them Mask. Well,
Is
Mask
he a minor or is he a part of the
Not
thing?
Mask is actually the deity in Faerun.
Okay.
That is over the same little block of domain.
Mm,
It's right now for the list. It's just an X because we don't have a name for the god of deception, and it's missing. We don't know who they are or where they are.
okay, so is he?
No, you should have a name.
For deception, it's missing.
Is it?
They're missing. We
I
don't
thought
know them.
Merrick was that one.
I think I did give it a name.
I know when we were originally writing it out, we just had an X on it with no name.
Yeah.
God list right in there.
Okay.
Should be on the top.
Let's see. Stealers, unscrupulous, lucky, mutineer, and sly.
And busting
there's-
it.
And Merrick is just the deity over the trickery domain.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because when we were, it was a god of deception
Oh,
Yeah.
that we just didn't have a name for because being a deceitful shit.
Yeah.
is he supposed to be a part of that pantheon of 8?
He's one of the subsets, like
So he's
like
a
how we
minor.
have Saint Cole is a minor deity of the knowledge domain.
Okay.
The god of deception was a minor deity of the trickery domain.
Okay. Alright, so he's not above anybody really.
Wait.
Or at least As far as he'd want us to know, right? Right?
Don't know.
Hmm.
Like, we have nothing about it.
While you
I'm trying to
think,
follow your
let's
logic.
go to.
I'm-
What are you guys doing while?
I was trying to wait for them.
I'm trying to get him drunk.
What if the blue one makes it rain?
And he's
Please
focused on
stop trying to
buttons.
push buttons.
No buttons.
Drink more.
Oh, now that I'm actually here beside a Dane,
Mhm.
and the belt is on the altar, and I look out, is anything different from what he described before?
Well,
Okay.
Do the buttons on the belt, do they line up with the pews?
no, the colors do not match.
Flip it over?
No,
No?
Well, the buttons on the belt are the actual gemstones.
Right.
What we're seeing on the pews are the colors from the stained glass.
Right.
Speaking of the stained glass, all it was ornate when you looked at it. Or did any of y'all even look at the stained glass?
What were the number of buttons again?
there's 8.
There is 8. Okay.
Looking up and out into the stained glass windows that are lined up between the pews, is there anything about
So the stained glass windows. Give me a perception check.
College kid's killing it.
Trying to.
Yeah, don't jinx me though.
No, it's doing good.
And jinxed.
And it was a what was it?
Really?
Perception.
Perception? Yeah, that's a 14.
Okay. Looking at the stained glass, the different stained glasses, they all have depictions on them of something.
Mm-hmm.
And it is like angels or the different, like some of them you recognize as your current deities.
Mm-hmm.
There's also just random. Some of them you don't recognize at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes no sense like their order.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like deity, random people, deity, random people. Like, so it's not like, oh, the deities are like at certain intervals or anything like that. But they're not like a single color. It is an actual stained glass. And so it is just the perception of as the light comes through,
Mm-hmm.
somehow the light coming through this one and this one,
Make
when they meet, they make the color that's
Okay.
Out of curiosity, the ones that are people,
Yeah.
not any of the deities, are they in like acts of doing stuff,
yes.
such as like people fighting other people?
Some of them are fighting. Some of them are like helping. It is
The ones that are fighting is the weird color that comes off of that red.
not always.
Okay.
Okay, so just
I
to
was
kind of
wondering if it's like matching up to domains.
to
Red
illustrate
is for
within
Ruby. Or
'Cause, yeah.
Ruby is war.
Because like some of the ones that are the people are fighting, it, because of their armor, it's more silverish
Okay.
than red, and then others there is a distinct red coming from it. So
Sorry.
just for illustration, like so it looks about like the acts that they would represent, I guess.
possibly.
Okay.
Back to you.
Well, another question comes to mind.
Mhm.
Was this being the one who caused me and my brother to be this?
Yes.
And I will bare my fangs.
Yeah, that one.
And that's... Was it the being who took my brother?
No.
All up in onion pudding.
Something else?
Mind your eye humping him. Too much. At least we're making friends though.
I wouldn't necessarily call an imp.
I hate
a
having
friend.
meta lore questions.
They're always friends until they're not. Yeah.
It's like I understand about your character, but there's other lore that comes with that that's not common knowledge. especially from somebody from a different plane.
So, they say hi. That's as much as I can give you.
Can't tell me why they gave me these powers.
It was funny.
Poor thing.
It was. This thing turned me into this because it was funny.
Aww.
Because it was funny?
I mean, that's my interpretation of what I was told, I guess.
I think we heard that.
Are you okay with that, dude?
You good?
Whatever this thing is,
Can I eat it?
not this.
Oh.
I have some questions for it when we find it.
Man, I have questions too, but
So we already see who's going to be on the role of killing them. Just from Ara.
Would you like a
they
drink?
say kill. I want to
Going
thank
to
you.
be like sinking nails into the pew behind them.
Okay.
Why you pissed?
Yeah. I don't think it's polite to yell into the middle of a temple.
I mean, it's not like anybody else is here
It's
right
also
now.
not polite to turn someone undead.
Yeah, but you said you could do that.
And you two did not know that.
How do you describe undead? Or how do you define that exactly?
I don't have a
Meta or
heartbeat.
personal? Is this meta or actual?
No, this is actual.
I'm saying because I'm having to yell over the chapel.
So what
What
were
is
you
it,
guys
the old-
talking about?
Does that work?
You two know.
I'm gonna make my way over.
Yeah, me too. We're gonna have a bro moment. Would you like a drink?
When you get there, basically he's trying to put his like leg up over Onion's leg, but like it's that like Onion keeps moving and like it's that irritated move, and he's like, yeah.
Didn't anyone tell you no means no?
He hasn't said no. He just moves.
What did you just tell me?
What? We were trying to get intimate.
Um.
I don't know what that word means, but
I
I feel
take
like
a
I
drink.
shouldn't be there for it.
I start drinking.
I'm going to try to grab this thing by the head.
No.
I thought you wanted intimacy.
I want intimacy on my end, not on the head.
Wrong head. Gotcha.
So you said the thing that it's working for, the thing that made you what you are.
Yes. These fangs aren't
Is-
for show.
Is the made onion same one that made me me?
Oh, what?
And you saw me turn back.
Oh, right.
They do the same thing to me.
No, you drink blood.
But that's what I do.
That's why you don't drink random blood.
Not like I fucking meant to.
Why did you drink blood?
It's not like I fucking meant to.
I mean, I do that all the time, but
See, if I was around, I could offer you that drink.
So, like, Barnabas, like, from talking, like, when he was in his previous predicament, he was a pit fighter.
Yeah.
Be easy to swap blood like that.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my god, you got magical aids.
well,
I
Being
An
clo-
FTD.
being close to
Fighting
him,
for
I am
food.
so glad I'm not playing a humanoid.
You've got to always wear protection, man.
So what do you make?
Oh,
of
they
this
wouldn't
altar
let us.
for the god of.
don't know.
I don't know.
I tell you.
I don't know what this thing is, but apparently
Right,
it's what made me what I am.
But wouldn't it make
What
sense
made
if
my
we
brother
did
what he
what
is.
We were doing this before.
And
What
I'm
are you
going.
talking about?
You have a brother?
My brother's the same as me.
Oh. You have a brother?
Brother.
What we miss?
Yeah, I'm curious if that's just dealing with the Feywild time wonky shit. When you travel through the portals, like, time is fucked. You can show up way before when you actually walked through. Did you walk through and your brother isn't born yet?
Where's your
Feywild
brother? Yeah.
shenanigans.
Alright, so are we opening this fucking door or not? There's 2 benches that are there that aren't actually there.
They're there. You just don't see them from the altar.
Exactly.
Should we
They're there, but they're not
rest?
there.
Should we rest because of the big guy?
Reaches in.
I'm worried about
Like
it.
I'm trying to look to see if the
At,
altar
at,
has
thi-
anything.
at this point, I'm guessing Onion is too riled up to have had a
I'm
short
gonna
rest.
help you with
Yeah.
that.
No short
You
rest.
can stand guard.
I was gonna help him look.
Because that wonderful number you rolled, it was like, oh, okay, well then, yep, okay.
Oh,
Me and
Yeah.
him are kind of assisting each other with the.
trying to figure with the belt if there's anything, resemblance or any.
Any way like you can turn it, the colors line up.
There's not a way that the colors line up.
Okay.
Or flip it over and the buttons inset into something, just
Nope.
that kind of thing.
What about on the sights?
Well, give me an investigation check while you're going through that.
You want to roll or you want to
Oh, yeah.
investigation?
I got 21.
Okay.
We got a 25.
Going over it, a lot of the runes you don't recognize.
Hmm.
What languages do you know?
Trian, Temerald, Soldair, Velos, and Elvish.
What was the last two?
Velos and Elvish.
Okay. As you're going through it, and looking, all of a sudden there is a single sentence in Velis.
Ooh.
On it, I can't remember exactly what I wrote.
Did you find anything?
That's a sentence.
Wrote in Velis, it says the darkness is only temporary.
Push the button.
Just glancing around. Besides above us, is there any area of darkness?
No.
I asked you if you found anything.
Yeah, I found something in Velos. It says the darkness is only temporary.
Why don't you push the darkness button?
Does it have a darkness button?
There wasn't a black.
There's
or-
the one that turns day on and off.
Right. Well,
But I had a
push
reset
that.
time.
So I say in 8 hours, we push it.
Hello, Buckle.
Yeah.
You said you could read a whole bunch of shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're reading a whole bunch of stuff on the altar. You said it costs to do it.
Right.
What about a trade?
What we traded.
Clothes that, well, sort of clothes that fix themselves if they get damaged.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and doff the top part of my scale mail and start unwrapping the bandages that I have on me, which is the clothes of mending.
Okay.
I'll trade you these if you help them out. And you two see that Barnabas's body, well, it's really well sculpted, covered in lacerations and scars. From the stomach up to the chest and all the way down the back, all over the arms.
He takes the Like he 1 second. Okay. Closes his book.
That's right. It's been about 10 minutes now.
Closes his book, and he walks over and like pulls out these spectacles and puts them on his nose,
Which they'd also be clean by now as well, because they'd get rid of anything on them.
and takes the shirt, the tunic, and looks it over for a second. He pulls on it and takes the spectacles off, puts them back in his cloak, reaches further into the cloak, pulls out a like ratty tunic. Here you go.
That's familiar. And I put that on. Re-don my skill mill.
He rolls up the one tunic, puts it into the cloak, waddles up to the altar.
You fuckers are welcome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I did find this sentence in Velos. It says, darkness is only temporary.
And I pointed at the symbol and I'm like, that's the thing you were drawing.
Hey,
Do you see anything else that you recognize?
yeah, a lot.
That you can read out loud?
Yeah, a lot.
Will you read it out loud? Please.
Yeah.
Barnabas is like hiding his arms now.
So, the darkness is temporary.
Mhm.
And then this part over here, which is this language, this one's hard. It predates Velas. Some of the like the characters don't really match right, but it's something along the lines of the darkness is temporary, for my light will come back. But that's sort of vague because light could also be magic. It could also be like blood. So like I don't know.
It could
My
be
blood will
referring.
come back. My magic will come back. I don't know.
It
Is that
could
the only thing
refer
that's in here?
to. It could. I pitch in on that. It could also refer to the god coming back.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, so earlier the floor was drinking you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The pixie likes this one. What if you bled on the altar?
Well, there's nothing about bleeding on altars.
Mm-mm.
What would this room do to his blood then?
I don't know.
You wanna try it?
I'll take out my diagram.
Anyways, so like continuing on the
Yes.
the readings here.
There's more readings.
So like we talk about the dawn of magic. And then we have the wonderful thing of Barth giving birth
Mm-hmm.
to like a world, and then another world, and then Barth not liking to deal with it, so he birthed these other people. But like, then Barth went away, and they were left to their own defenses.
Is that referring to the other gods that he created? Maybe.
You take wild guesses. I write everything down. Let other people figure it out. Anyways, so like we he like walks over to another part of the and he's looking at it and he goes, so this one, well, there's too much of it missing. I get like 5 words. All of those words have like 12 meanings.
Those are fun.
And so like depending on the sentence, it could mean, you know, a hen, but like the world came to an end to
Is it possible that the world is coming to an end?
no. World already died.
Mm-hmm.
According to this.
Is that
Referring-
where the
Yeah.
waste is?
The altar is the book of Revelations.
No, this is pre-waste.
So it's
Right, but the waste is pre-waste. Like with the moons and whatnot, so that's what I'm wondering, is this the result of what the dead world was, the waste vamped over?
I'm not following you.
Well, you said that with the two moons up there was way, way, way before
Right.
anything like this. So,
Was that when the world ended before? And so what we're seeing in the wastes is a wibbly wobbly timey wimey of the past being present.
So you're saying that like we all died and like we're now in a new world?
yeah.
No,
Yes.
I'm not saying we died. Saying that the old world that died is sitting here in the wastes.
Then why would anybody describe death? How did they survive it? To write it?
did the
They would
gods
have
die
had
too?
They might have kept people alive to restart.
Did the gods die too? And they made
Again,
others.
like I can't make out any of this because
Oh.
it's like 5. You get 5 words. Each word means 5 things. Like what?
Okay.
But it says the world has died. Has died, not will die, going to die, has died.
The world has
I
died.
maybe.
I don't get it. Yeah, it made me angry. But you're asking like inconsequential of like there's 15 words that could possibly be in between there.
Fair. Is there further?
Like I said, I fucked a hen. That's part of this.
This is why I don't do religion.
So if we have sex with the chickens, the world will die again.
Please don't do that, Wolfman.
I don't want to. I just want to eat them.
Inconsequential. I gave you stuff I can read. I can't read this. I make things up.
I love the buckle.
Is
What
there,
about
is
the
there
rest?
further reading past those?
I hope so, because I traded off a very prized possession.
So, nothing on the altar. Lots of other things.
Can we go ahead and look at those,
Maybe.
please?
What you want to look at first.
Well, since we were already playing with it, why don't we go look over here?
That's an easy one.
Okay.
That might be an easy one.
So is it an easy one or maybe an easy one?
So you calling Quoth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quoth has informed you that some of the rooms might kill us.
Yeah.
That one might be an easy one.
Can I ask you to read something for me?
Sure.
The rooms on these first 2 benches, on the ends of them,
Right.
I can't read them. So because when you stand back here and look forward,
So he
they're
walks-
not actually there.
He walks over to the end and he like looks at both of them and he goes, "They're backwards."
Backwards.
In a mirror.
He, I can't do it. You're strong.
I'll come
I
over.
want you to like grab right here, and he points to a spot on the stone,
Mhm.
and like
Turn it.
pull up.
I'll do as low buckle instructs.
This should be interesting.
I need a strength check. I don't have advantage anymore.
It's fine.
Turns out I don't need it. It's just standard strength.
Yep.
That's going to be a 23.
So as you grab it and start to pull, the chair starts to rock, and all of the stone, the marble, rolls with it and realigns itself to where now the chair's facing the rest of them.
So it went from facing this way to facing that way.
Yes.
Interesting.
So this one is the true believers.
Mm. What about the other one?
I need it moved.
So it's not as good. This is a 14.
It does not move.
Can somebody assist?
Mm,
Does anybody got better strength?
not very well.
Cool. I'll assist.
That's
Straight roll
not
again?
bad strength.
Straight,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
both of you
better.
can straight
Oh,
roll.
both?
Yep.
He's
So I can't give him advantage?
Nope.
Oh.
20.
Since this
Not
is
the
just
table,
straight
it's your
strength.
muscle.
Yeah.
Strength?
Just strength.
3.
Hmm?
3.
3.
Hey, not nice.
You get a hernia.
I'm a depth-based fighter, not a strength-based
Same,
fighter.
same.
Why I rolled this as strength.
You, yeah. Adane starts to push and, like, almost, like, hits his head on it as, like,
But
as
that
you
knocked
start...
like the thing that was obstructing it from moving before.
Yeah, and you... It's a pain, and it does start rocking.
Mhm.
And as for those that are watching, the reason that Lowbuckle can't read it is like you've got the runes, and you would think that like it just rotates them. No, as it rotates, like things do this.
Mm.
Oh,
Clockwork.
they set back in.
Clockwork
Like there's some sort of
Yeah,
mechanism.
and so something, and it is like it goes from one rune to like a different, completely different rune as it's locks in.
I'm helpful.
And he looks at it and he goes, "Ah, okay, true believers, divine."
That's weird.
I'm too far to hear this, aren't I?
I thought everybody had come forward.
Oh.
We're chilling in the back.
I'm.
I kind of assumed you'd want to get the fuck away from. Quote.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, Onion would be like,
Go.
It's perfect.
We're up there.
And Quoth will follow, but
He's
he
just like
won't
a
be
puppy
like
pumping your leg now.
he won't be that
Touch feeling.
yeah.
divine true believer.
Believe it or not, one divine on that one.
Mm-hmm.
O Zion, we summon thee. Onion says half-heartedly.
First true believer.
Zion. Yeah, he was the first believer, wasn't he?
Of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Barnabas doesn't know that.
Right.
But there was a character that came in to essentially wipe out a town that
We were witness to.
these three were present for, called Zion. It was quoted that he was the first true believer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was able to just wipe out a town with.
Mm-hmm.
This place is.
Didn't
kinda
we?
fucked
Didn't
up,
we
you know?
later find out that he and Zarek were saints?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you guys are putting this together. That sounds right.
And there's weird meta knowledge that
You know what? I think I'm gonna do something religious for once. I'm gonna pray for Zion to show up.
Have at it.
Mm-hmm. Or something.
So who exactly are you praying to?
Zion, because when they said true believer,
Okay.
it clicked to me.
a fuckface.
I'm sure. Onion's statement kind of
Yeah.
helped
Okay.
solidify that.
Sit with the true believer.
Mm-hmm.
Unless that one was the Jubilee roll.
Give me a D100.
Ooh. That's,
The more we
you
pray
got
to these beings,
the special dice.
they seem to be doing really well for me today. So, let's say 52.
So that goes off praying. What's everybody else doing?
helping a Dane with his new hernia.
I was hoping.
With your legs.
Can I
you
talk to
fucking
the
idiot.
pixie?
Sorry. I'm used to just being
What?
fast, not strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can talk to whoever the hell you want.
All right. Well. So this person you're in service to, is there a way to bring them here?
Or
No.
knowledge.
Not even a price.
You can't afford it.
I mean,
Bad.
what is the price of a soul? How much is a soul?
They went gold.
That's this thing, because I don't have mine anymore.
You know what? But you can sell your ability.
I can make an offer.
Or your
We
brother's
can.
body.
I
Yeah,
don't-
definitely.
okay, maybe not.
Some would say you might have already done it to another one.
Not for a god, no.
Oh no, you've definitely trusted a couple of gods.
I'm just trying to find out who the
Now
fuck
you know
is
what
giving me
onion
these
feels.
damn visions.
What?
Now you know what onion feels.
I just want to know who the fuck was giving me these visions, and I want to thank them.
Why don't you thank them right now?
Because I don't know who the fuck they are.
You could still thank them and say, whoever gave me this, thank you.
I don't know who the fuck they are.
Can your magic sticks help us in this situation?
Ooh, sticks! Run over and check.
It's still there.
Okay, stick's still here. We're good.
Did you see if they had moved at all?
It's a stick.
Can you roll them like dice?
Generally, I just put them on the ground right before I go to sleep. When I wake up, they point me in a direction.
50.
That's how they did work. I haven't done it in a while.
Stakes are a complex tool.
Yeah.
So I can't.
I'm treating them like
Really,
divining
Donald?
rods. I'm treating them like divining rods, but they're just sticks.
I can't find my notes on it at all, but I will pull out the necklace as well, since I'm still standing up here, and just see if there's any resemblances to what I'm seeing around here.
No.
No. Any, like, that symbol or anything? The one that's marked out in the buckle.
Does Quoth react to the necklace?
Give me a perception check.
Wait a second. Labacle. You said this is an easy one? What do the other rooms say?
Onion is not looking at Quoth.
Do they tell us the right one?
Yeah.
Which one?
I mean, I would guess.
Apparently, we need to speak to someone.
You
This
want to
isn't
speak to God?
kinda. That'd be nice. That'd be
We were
neat.
told to speak to him so we can get out of here.
So if you're wanting to speak to the God, he like. That's what we-
If you want to speak to God, here, let me bring in my friend. Opens the door. Crystal walks through.
he walks over to this side over here in the center, and he points to like one of the symbols, and he goes, "This is the only one that says deity above the door."
I take my stick back.
Wait, there's. So do all of them say something like that?
Well, this one above the door had deity. The one above that one was like abomination.
Oh.
And that's easy.
Well, I guess abomination would be easier than like
That slot.
fiend of hell.
I already got one.
He's he's standing right there.
This is very like skewed because abomination could be anything. Because fucking beholder is one. Or no, that's
Aberration.
aberration. My bad.
Abomination is a generic term. Doesn't mean anything.
Abomination is what you and I became.
So this
We're
one,
monsters.
this one here, it says the elements, and from what I know about dealing with elementals, like I don't know,
Which one is that one? So
the elemental one is this one. No, yes.
Feels like a choose your hill situation.
With elementals, it vastly depends on their size.
which one was the fiend?
So the fiend, yeah.
What's this one say?
Man, I'm sure glad I traded in my like prized possession clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Ones that don't make me feel so fucking awkward about myself.
Swap.
Only these are like markings of no, this is what you were before. And easy to find you.
Those letter can hang in there.
Oh yeah. Are you so fucking awkward there, bud?
So this one says deception. I guess that would be an easy one too, but like, I don't trust anything.
That sounds like a trap.
It's a trap only if you think it's a trap. Are you being deceived by the thing? That's the thing. Are you being deceived by the thing that says deception?
And going to the last
That
one,
sounds like Inception.
he goes, so this one,
Onion.
Back now.
this one has like, the meaning of the rune is a bit awful, but the other meaning of it just means fey.
What is the first?
Found your portal.
What is the first one?
Imagine like, I guess a good word would be demon. So like demon fey,
Damon Fae?
something like that.
Maybe your brother's just in there.
Damon Fae are like they're like tiefling elves. Tief.
Oh, we
Tiefling
don't like
Eladrin.
tieflings.
Oh, in this continent, anyways.
Bunch of racist.
So, can somebody find the door on this one then?
Let's see. Well, I was gonna ask, is there anything over this
It's a big
building?
box.
He walks over it and he's like, like some of these he's like easily pointed them out, and others he looks them over for a minute and like, so he starts walking it and there's no doors.
Is there anything that says how to open the door?
Oh, well, which door you want to open?
I kind of want to open the Fae one.
I am interested in that as well.
You want the Fae, I want deity.
Same.
Towards deity.
Me too.
I'm actually going to approach the one that said Fae on it.
Okay.
I'm going to first knock and then yell in Sylvan, "Is there anyone over there?"
I hear him. I know what he says. He's knocking on the door, asking us at home.
No, speak friend and enter.
Bell on.
Granted, the Damon Fae were a little more touchy than a usual tiefling, but
Yeah, when they said Damon Fae, I was thinking like red caps.
It's less than
I was thinking like the
I've been
unseeing
seeing it
word
early.
side.
it could also be a night hag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those aren't
Oh,
technically
okay.
demons either. They're just Fae who are evil.
Well,
They're daemons. Daemon?
yes, Damon Fae.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Fae versus essentially.
Oh, maybe I could speak infernal to it.
Well, if it's
I'm concerned that speaking
Could also be
languages
a missile.
opens the doors.
nothing.
Nothing.
Doesn't mean it doesn't understand. It just means that it might not want to answer.
It might be asleep, which sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, you guys. So who knows about this Scion fella?
Three of us.
Mm-hmm.
We've probably mentioned it with him.
That feels like the right choice. Some part of this feels like a trick.
Oh, this whole thing's probably a fucking trick.
Yeah.
But we have to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm. What if the deity's in the deception one and the deception is the deity?
What if the deity is in the deception one?
What if the deity's
Because
in the
that's where
abomination? I'm just saying. It doesn't. We're just gonna have to choose one at some point here.
Yeah.
I take an abomination over a deity any day.
Either way, I think we should rest. But is there, just looking at this, the deity one, does it say how it opens?
I mean, I can open it.
Can you tell us how you?
Yes.
It's as simple as pushing on the door.
I paid him to read.
You know I'm broke, sir.
Exactly.
5 gold.
I think the imp would take that.
I've only got 30 total on me.
I have nothing that I can part with.
Conversation with a college kid here real quick. Would you be willing to buy that book of wisdom off of me? I'm tired of being poor.
But then he'd have to
Oh, yeah.
pay us.
I need to get rid of this.
I don't mind.
And delete.
Where the heck is some stuff? How about 100 gold?
Whipping out the rich kid. 100 gold to tell us how you open all of these.
Okay.
I give him 100.
It's as simple as push.
You're like a credit card.
There you go. I give him the 100 gold.
He takes it, shovels it into a pouch, seals the pouch, puts it on his waist. Okay. So, to open the abomination, you have to touch this rune and this rune at the same time. And he's pointing to 2 different runes on the column.
That's what I was wondering if there was a okay.
To open this one, he's at the fiend.
Mm-hmm.
You have to turn. I don't want to touch that. You just turn that.
It's a knob.
What he's pointing to is it looks like an intricate flower etched into the stone. He takes you to the next one and he goes, so for this one, with the elementals, like you pull here, push that, and it should open. And when he lets go of the pull, it like back in. He takes you to the next one,
This one or this one?
deception.
Mm-hmm.
For deception. This one that took me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So like you have to like put your finger in that hole. And I don't want to know what you do after that. It might be up, it might be down. It could go either way. And there's something else to it, but you have to do that first.
Can't open that one.
That bigger hole opens. Nope.
This weird little horned face appears, mouth agape, and it's just blackness inside.
What's the
Nope.
The hole just bites off your arm.
No. That,
He's talking about this one.
Oh.
on the inside of that, it's a sphere of annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, anything that goes into it is instantly annihilated.
It was
Nothing.
it was one of the original traps in Tomb of Horrors.
It's kind of like a who wants to be sacrificed to do this?
Or
That's why you should always have a 10-foot pole,
Mm-hmm.
which none of us have.
But it was 20 feet down.
Oh, that's right.
Like you had to legit crawl into
Crawl
the mouth.
into it.
Yeah.
And it was dark, so you couldn't see if there was anything about to annihilate you. So the deity one.
So I have part of that one. Again, I'm not doing it.
Hmm.
I'll tell you how to do it as you're wanting to do it. I'm going to be on the other side of the room because I don't know what's going to happen.
Sounds about right for a deity room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to be on the other side of the room whenever you opened any of these.
Oh,
Understandable.
So my guess, just as we're going through these, if we open all of these,
That one opens.
that's one opens.
Or something happens.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Quoth very much said that some of these things could kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you really want to open and let anything out?
No,
Okay.
no. It was just a hunch. I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if we can get the deception door opening is going to be the hard part. But if we do it, we'd be better off.
Well, I say we need to rest before
How do we
do any of
open
this.
the Fey one?
Oh, the pay one. Mm-hmm. So,
You let the Fey one eat you.
The little chuckle.
how intimate do you like being with stone?
You mean like fucking it?
I know that
Let's
one.
get-
I know that word. I didn't know what you said. I'm guessing that.
So
I mean, you don't have to
that's our
fuck
favorite
stone.
challenge.
Hug the stone? What do you want us to do?
And he like walks over and like when he points it out, it then becomes very apparent that there is a face like sort of in the stone
You kiss it?
with a mouth that's partially open. But it is like head level.
You kiss it, don't you?
That's because none of us are that tall.
I I don't know. I'm not putting my fingers or anything in that. Somebody has at some point.
So,
No, you don't carry hand sanitizer with you.
so quote. You said you'd answer the questions if we asked them, right?
If I'm
If you
allowed.
Um, to speak to the person, we need to go through this door. And I point at the deity. No answer is an answer.
It's a maybe.
We need to speak to the thing behind that one, pointing at deception. We need to speak to the one behind that one, pointing over at fiend.
No,
Is that how you get home?
I wish.
You want out.
Deception really speaks to me because, like, you're talking about true believer here as well, and that was significant. What's not a true believer? You know,
These were the
there's all
Also, the fact
context.
that we had to
False prophet.
turn the pews, that was a deception in itself.
Yeah,
Well, and he started as a raven and then became
Mhm.
this. Is just another deception.
Do we?
I'd say we rest.
the fact that a building's eating us.
And then either we try the abomination or the deception.
We didn't ask about the other thing.
What about the abomination one? Talking to Quoth.
Do we need
Is that where we need to go to talk to the people? There's 3 more. I know you want to go and open the Fey one.
I'm not for the abomination.
I'd like something
Is-
familiar at this point.
Is there a brother in that Fey one?
Hmm?
Is there a brother in that Fey one?
I have a brother.
You've
Apparently.
asked that the second time. You already know this.
I'm with you, man. Pain, deception, or calling out.
That room is just enticing, or that side of the room is
I-
enticing all of us.
Which is the divine side.
Mm-hmm.
You have.
I have a twin.
Okay.
He was born the same as me.
Okay.
Is he behind that door?
I'm confused too.
Something going on with that one for sure.
We're Dark Fae. It makes sense.
You want to open the door? Open the doors.
Here we
He's too excited about this now.
So
Do we
taking
have to
nice
open the doors in
moments.
order to talk to this deity? Or kill him? Whatever you said we had an option.
Yeah, you always have options.
Do we have to open at least one door?
You will have to find him.
Okay.
So we know that the fiend door is not it.
He's fun to talk to, though.
I'm good.
I'm sure he
I would
is.
say abomination.
I'm sure
yeah,
you would.
too.
Well, if you think that he's fun, then it's probably not a
Maybe.
demon.
And it's those oblates.
What's pulling you towards abomination?
I'm not being pulled towards abomination. It's
We just
some of the
It's
stuff
still
that's
local, so
tied
easy,
with
easy, so.
summoning those weird oblegs, which I don't know what the fuck they are. All I know is that they eat people and then
Yeah.
produce more.
I was just thinking about how the town's been overrun, and like, there's got to be a reason for that. I'm trying to see the big picture.
Okay. I say we rest, and then, like that is a necessary thing.
Yes, it is.
But we said rest.
Not yet. No, I mean after this
We've
amount of
been doing this
time,
for-
Oh no,
probably
you definitely
killed,
can rest now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've killed enough time.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have been wandering around this temple for a couple hours now.
Yeah, I know. Like again, I worry about my werepuppy.
And for the start of the day, it was we entered the gate after the battle.
Use your sticks.
Use
Took
your
a
sticks
while
in
to
the-
find you.
Use your sticks to tell us which door to go through.
I'm asleep in the middle of the room with my sticks out. And silently in my head ask when we wake up for a hint of the direction to go.
Okay.
To whatever is giving me the visions.
So we're all taking a long rest.
Long fucking rest.
Are we doing watch?
I will not be.
Yes.
I will have.
I got fucked up.
I'll have Mint do a watch.
Okay.
I'm actually doing okay, so I'll stand to first watch.
Okay.
I'll do second.
Oh no, you guys also get to see all the cuts and scars.
If you need another watch too, like I walk in there, I'm good.
So, first watch.
I'm guessing normal.
Yep.
I'll have Mint go with this one.
Mighty 8.
The watch is uneventful, but you do get to witness as the sun goes down, the shift of colors across the pews change. And they change, like, sometimes the pews have distinct colors, other times they're mixed. But then it goes to darkness.
Is it so? It's a fade.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's interesting.
that's different. 'Cause it used to be. Okay.
Mint was 17 if that changes anything.
Okay.
This would be.
No.
Second watch was 8, 9, 11.
11? Nothing.
Are there like torches or any sources of light
No.
in here?
So, like, once the sun is gone, it is just pitch black.
Comforting.
What do you have to roll with this thing?
Oh,
We'll
that's
have
all.
to put it on the torch.
Just make candles.
Actually, it's less than that. Because I didn't roll the disadvantage.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 on that one.
The only thing, like at night, you are hearing like occasionally you'll hear this like kind of like movement and rustle, but that's for both of you, and it is like you have no idea what it is, but it is something moving around.
I assume it's the imp. I probably would assume it's the imp just shuffling around.
I'm concerned.
Does it sound bitter than the imp? I'm wondering.
Explain.
Imp wouldn't make a hole in
If the imp
voice.
is still present, he can fuck with the sticks.
You're concerned about the stakes.
Yes.
You said you weren't saying it out loud. So he
Well,
doesn't
I also
know.
set the sticks out.
Right.
Okay.
So, third watch.
I'm kind of hoping for a vision.
Roll a 20 twice. And
Take
take
the
the
low.
lower.
16. 16.
Okay. What? So what's your perception?
3. So those are 19s.
Okay. With a 19, you're able to. You can't see it, but you can tell that the imp is like hovering around, and it is distinctly the imp is hovering around like in the middle of your camp, and he occasionally lands, and like you hear him like you don't know what he's doing, but he's obviously playing with something.
The stakes.
Can I approach him?
You can attempt to. It's like I said, it's pitch black. Like it is.
So I'm
So
at
unless you're-
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
The imp is a messenger, whatever we're trying to get to.
Does stealth factor into this? I don't really know how this works.
If you're wanting to be stealthy about it, you can. But
Okay.
like, what I'm getting at is like it's hard for you to like. That's why you can't see what he's doing.
Mhm.
You can only sort of hear that he's like messing with stuff.
Well, I know that other things are out too, and I want to see if I'm right about a hunch.
Okay.
So just D20.
For stealth,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Stuff.
So plus 6. That's
Good.
8.
Not very good.
Wait,
It's dark.
that's 8 with your stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
As you start to get closer to where he's at, he like you hear like a small clatter, and he can I help you?
Okay, so I'm in front of him, right?
You're close to him.
Can I investigate the area around him?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot.
Now
You
he
know what I'm
knows you're
thinking,
there,
right?
and he's asked you a question, so he's like.
I'm used to
watching you.
imps being extremely deceived.
I'm not answering him till I do this. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna. He can stare at me only once. 6.
The, with the disadvantage.
So that'd be -2, right?
No, you roll it twice.
Oh, okay.
Lower number
5.
Plus.
5 plus.
That's 8.
8. What are you trying to figure out
I think he's messing with the belt.
with the belt?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't tell what he's doing.
Okay.
And you hear some shuffling, and he. So what do you want?
What you got there?
I got a stick. Gold coin.
You really need to learn manners. They were right. So I'm sure the gold coin belongs to the college kid, and the stick belongs to the puppy. Not yours.
I gotta keep myself entertained somehow.
It's just one gold coin.
One gold coin.
All right. If he finds out about the stick, you know you're dead, right?
And he like takes the gold coin, and he like for what what you see for just a second, because he snaps his fingers and like a slight flame pops up, and he takes the coin and like balances it on the stick and snaps his fingers again, and he's like spinning the coin on the stick, and it's on its edge like spinning around, and he's like. But it is every time he snaps, like you get a little, like a candle flame for half a second, and he.
It's a neat trick, buddy. Put him back where you came from. Thank you.
Okay.
Can I even slide a hand and take that from him?
You can try.
Alright.
I'm assuming it'll be a
Alright.
disadvantage because you can't see it.
Alright.
There's
Yeah.
also the possibility that the imp's going to set the sticks.
I know.
Where they-
There's a possibility.
Okay.
I think he's just trying to take the coin.
Yeah, that too.
It's disadvantage.
Roll it one more time.
Nope. 19. Okay, that's 9.
You snatch the coin out of the air, and he, no fair. Oh, and he like just drops the stick and like waddles away.
At least I pissed somebody off and I didn't get my goal.
You have 1 gold coin.
I do have 1 goal. Can I add that to the person?
You
Yeah,
can.
that
You
probably
can.
came from
Who needs to
around.
take
You
them
have
off?
no idea where it came from, but
Who's missing a gold coin?
Not me. I don't have anything.
I don't think
Oh,
Onion has any
I'm
gold.
good, by the way. We'll move on from that.
Onion has an electrum,
No more actions.
I think. No, Onion does have gold. Where did that gold come from?
Oh yeah, remember you're trying to collect gold for information on your brother.
I forgot where that come from because I've lost all the other gold. There's probably something afterwards. Anyways. I've been pretty diligent with the money keeping.
so after your 8 hours, you're awake with a long rest. It's still dark as everybody comes to their starts to wake up.
Crack open a torch just so we have some kind of light going.
As you do that, the Quoth goes, "Ah, right, damn."
Morning!
Yeah, that's how I felt when I first came to this world.
Why don't you just hit the button?
You really want to hit the button.
I do.
What button do you keep talking about?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, if you want to do it, fucking go for it. We might need it for
Fucking what it
later.
was.
It feels a lot better than opening these doors.
Okay, so which door are we opening? Do we want to just run straight for...
If you look at the sticks, one of the sticks is missing.
Oh,
Are the other two exactly as he left them?
I only had 2.
Is the other one
One
exactly
of
as he
them
left it?
It's gone.
Are you gonna whine like a puppy?
Shut the fuck up.
Man, do you know where the stick is?
Bit flies over to underneath one of the pews.
Oh yeah, he just threw it. That's why. In which direction did that stick go?
Where did we
Wait a
sleep?
second.
I slept
I
in
would assume, yeah,
Yeah, we all slept there.
You're gonna see this as a religious experience. I knew you would.
This way. No, like from where you're at, like straight.
Towards the fiend? Oh, no.
Stick's telling me that we need to open the fiend.
No,
Nope,
no.
not listening this time.
Sticks say it.
I don't care if you got wood.
Sticks say it. So. Sticks say it. So be it.
No.
But that sticks told me to.
Wait, they talk to you?
Yes.
Occasionally.
I was playing with it. He told me to stop.
Are we friends now?
So, that
Okay,
definitely
that sounds like-
settles it. Let's not fucking go for that door.
All right. So which door then?
Sounds like the demon. had a
They all
fun
seem to
time with
be
it.
favoring the deception one.
Hmm.
What about your belt?
I'd say either
So,
the deity or
buttons are-
deception. I want to get this over with.
Mm.
All right. Deception it is. I grab the belt off the altar.
Do you put it on?
Aye.
Do you put it on?
No, it's over my shoulder like it's WWE.
I don't know what I was picturing.
And
Stick your finger in.
Yep.
You're gonna push up or down.
feeling around in it, just let's see.
Oh no. So it is like when like as you go to put your finger in, it is like a
You feel like
distinct
an
like.
intersection.
Yeah, it's a distinct like. You have to push up or down.
Up it is.
Up.
Okay. Let's see, right here.
Are you trying to find the G spot, or are you trying to find the door opening?
Work it, Barney.
You need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
It's not that one.
Which one'd you do? Hey.
17.
Um.
Alright, you only take 74 points of damage.
Okay. Well, you're not poisoned. You feel a pinprick.
Fuck.
You take 3 poison damage.
Ah!
Like a tenth of a piercing.
Which way did you go?
I went up.
Okay.
Down it is.
Okay. Now, I need you to give me a sleight of hand check.
He's great at those.
I should have fingered it.
Actually, not bad, Adam. Yeah, like-
Fingered the wall.
Sort of a freaking fighter.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
A 9. So basically, you get your finger like in there, and you notice that there are like multiple little paths. But it's one of those. Yeah, like there's little nubs and divots, and you
What?
can't.
Why don't you tell us what you're feeling and maybe Lubako can direct you?
Feel some knobs. Just bump. Oh, and dips in. This one's fun to play with. I don't know. That's what I found. The other one poked my finger.
So don't do the
Yeah, no.
roger that.
Wait. So are they like too small to put your finger into?
What about thieves' tools?
If you can reach, like, hook it around, maybe. But, like, it's.
Are we moving forward, guys? Unless he just wants to keep diddling the door.
Un-
I'm going to go ahead and fuck with the first one.
Try to.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just going to go over them.
Give me a dexterity check.
There we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
hello.
That's actually going to be a 23 because natural 20s don't fucking mean shit.
23. You start to like.
Plus 3 dice.
It is one of those like as you're moving your finger across, you barely are able to like hook it into a small hole, and you feel a little button.
Hello, Buckle. I found the button. Said there was something to do afterwards.
Press it. When you press the button,
The whole room explodes.
you hear, and part of the wall shifts.
So let's move Lubako over here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You were right there at the door.
Somewhere over here.
And with what time it is, that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Yeah, at least a description.
I thought I was going to have to get into the Fey door, not the Deception door.
Watching you make out with stone would be something, yeah.
That's Onion's prerogative there.
Onion's not about to make out with anything.
I'm going to make out with that stone. You won't open that door. That's
Maybe
all
you have to
baby.
stick your tongue in and it pricks your tongue.
He's become low buckle.
Anyways,
I'll prick on somebody's tongue.
You're right,
You mean
though.
like this?
No, that's not the prick I was talking about.
What happened?
Anyways,
What's that tongue?
We'll
You got a tongue ring?
we'll
talk
wait till
later.
he kills the stream.
anyways,
Oh, okay.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. We'll be back hopefully next week with the continuation of them going through the temple. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, follow, whatever, on whatever surface it is. We're live on Thursdays here on Twitch, and Saturdays it comes out on YouTube. Thank you guys so much again. I'm Shinigami Tabris, also known as Boomer. Hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are, and until next time, everyone, peace.